Hello, wonderful traders. Dadas here with another daily summary or summary of the day of the Dadas trading system. Well, today, yesterday I said I didn't know if I would trade anything today or not, and basically, I had my platform open on a small account, and I thought that if I would try some trading today, I would do it with I would do it very light, so on small lots, small volumes, small trading volumes. So basically, I was streaming live all day, and I was also talking about the possibilities of taking some trades right there in the morning, but I didn't actually take. I mean, in the morning, in the sense of the Frankfurt session open hour. Well, I didn't actually trade anything right there, and but there was an opportunity. There was an opportunity. I mean, basically, this candle was a significant candle right there, and we could have. Well, basically, the stop loss right there is not. It's not in the good place. I mean, not because I see it post factum, not but just because this level is not any significant level. I mean, the significant high was right there. So basically, the stop loss would have shit. So basically, the stop loss would have to be moved to like this position, right, somewhere around here, so that it will be above or just at this high right there. Yeah. So then that would have been the trade to take right here, or that would be the situation to look for a short trade under the right conditions on the Renko bar chart, right? So in other words, that would have been somewhere around here, right? Somewhere around here. Of course, this is the stop loss level that's to be moved to over there, right? And basically, we need to find a trade somewhere in this vicinity. I mean, with the take profit at this level. So that means that we would have to look like for something like basically, this would have been a good, or perhaps this one, right? This one would have been, because this is the highest one. So, and this line is very near, almost at the same level as the one from the M15 chart. And then, yeah, we would have to see if we could get a trade and either trail it or wait for the take profit. And basically the take profit was taken here. Anyway, I didn't trade this, right? So I basically was looking at the market. I wasn't there. I wasn't even there at that hour. Then I came here. I already The price was already somewhere around there. So basically, I didn't have much opportunity. I could have been looking at this, but yeah, I mean, and then the market turned around. The market turned around, and you see there is a zero line, H4 zero line right there, and there was an H4 zero line over there, right? Up there. This one wasn't there yet. This is from yesterday. This is from yesterday. So basically, this candle made a break. Right? It broke through this zero line, and this was a strong momentum candle with the signal right there. So the buy signal. So we could. I was actually watching this situation right here at 11:30. So yeah, 11:30 right there. So that would be like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 11:30. That's right here. Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's right there. So basically, it's this candle. This candle where the where 11:30 happened. So basically, we didn't have much opportunity. I mean, we had to go like this. We had to go like this because this was the last level right here, and this fits. So like the last resistance should have been broken, and when this resistance was broken, I mean the market gave a small opportunity right here, but then I would have to uh, I would have to be there and press the button and wait for the situation that either I get a trade or I don't get a trade. So, because if the price quickly goes up without making any retrace, then it goes up and I'm not gonna catch it. But if it makes this retrace right there, then I can have the trade. I wasn't actually there, so I just left it alone. I mean, I didn't catch the trade, so I just left it alone, and there wasn't practically any other opportunity. I mean, uh, looking at the situation, I could have just from this context, from the context of the Renko bar chart, I could have tried some continuation right there. And if I had tried this, I would have gotten a pretty nice trade. Um, well, practically, maybe even take profit. I don't know. Anyway, I also didn't take the trade. And the next thing that I took was a long right there, sort of on the situation that's bouncing off the trend line here. So yeah, but the market didn't move quite quickly. It started the usual dance, and I figured out I had to get out, and I trailed. Probably difficult to see, but there is my training stop right here. Mm, it says this just here, right? Here was the stop loss line trailed up, and yeah, and then moved back because seeing the way the market is reacting, I simply moved my trailing stop to this level after this candle had closed, and I simply got taken out. And then I was watching the market again, and I saw this another bounce off, and I entered long. Now I lost it. Why? Well, it was stupid. It was actually a stupid loss because, well, basically, I should have done the same thing as right there. So I should have trailed. I should have trailed my stop loss after the third one onto the second one. Yeah, and I would have gotten my little profit there. So yeah, I would have got my little profit there, just about just about in the vicinity of the same thing, like 5 pips right there too. So that would have prevented me from making this stupid mistake because you know uh, I I figured out that, but you see, I didn't look at this right situation, and this was a clear situation right here. Let me turn this off for a moment. This was a clear situation because we already had like two zero lines right there, and obviously after breaking this, the trend lines here, uh, and retesting that, I mean, this level became resistance at this moment, right? But the correct way of doing it was this way. So in other words, I would have to click it here and either enter here, or another option is click it here. So like to get my trend lines, my moving average trend line inside this my entry zone, and enter as near to those trend lines as possible, and then I would have gotten a clear trade, right? A clear trade with a take profit. Instead, I got in this short right there, yeah, with this stupid reaction, yeah, this stupid natural reaction, like fear of missing out. I think it's called fear of missing out, FOMO. And I entered at 0.4 lots, because here you saw I entered at some minimum position, so very light, and I lost it. I wasn't even right here. I wasn't even waiting for my stop loss, because my stop loss was right there, and I just got out of it. And I got out of it because the market was moving up, and I continued in long. Right, I continued in long from this point of view. Let me delete that. Again, I continued long from this point of view, and of course, the initial movement didn't give me any opportunity. Then the price retraced a bit, but bounced off with a new zero line, which is like a support one. So here I had an opportunity to do the trading, but I didn't. Here the market gave me another opportunity, an even better opportunity to do the trading, because I should have trailed right there, but I was waiting. What was I waiting for? Well, I got the stupid idea in my head that somehow the market would be going for 13,800, right? I got that idea in my head that the market would be going for 13,800, yeah, and the take profit was just almost exactly at that level. And the market started doing this stupid kind of consolidation right here, going up, going down, well. First they suggested going down, but then they countered, to a strong counter attack that basically broke all the zero lines, and then it started defending the zero line as support, yeah. So I got the idea that the market would be going up, and I figured out I'll be waiting for that. Well, yeah, I waited for that until I got my stop loss. Why? Because I didn't do what my system and my strategy tells me to do. So to always secure profit, but I waited for my stop loss. So I got my stop loss. As you see, this was already at one lot, so relatively strong. Yeah? And of course, I mean, look at it. It was very clear. I mean, it didn't really take much to see that right here. Yeah. In other words, after this, yeah, and right here, the moving average is sort of like bending, starting to flatten out and bending towards the other direction. So you know, even even there was a possibility to make a short trade, or if not there, then perhaps right here, right? Because the price was already under, yeah, and like it took a short consolidation right here, a quick consolidation, and then you know here and here was the take profit line. Everything was cool, but I missed that because I was stuck on that. And only after I had lost that one, and I really saw what was going on right now. So I opened, I changed my conditions in my expert advisor to, I set it at 1% loss, stop loss, right? 1% of my account. So, and it calculated by on its own 1.7 lots, and I was then trailing. So I trailed about 2 times, and then I was already thinking of closing the position as it moved back up there. I think I had my trail. At that moment I wasn't trailing yet. I mean, yeah, because this is the price level. I wasn't trailing yet at that moment. I trailed later on somewhere. I think, yeah, well, I don't remember exactly. Anyways, uh, when I was thinking of getting out, but then I waited more, so the price moved back and started going down, and it was going down, and then somewhere right here, I probably after either this candle or this candle, maybe even after this candle, I trailed to this level, right about right there to this level, and then basically uh, this whole thing was no, I didn't trail it. Sorry, this was done by my expert advisor. It was an automatic trail stop right there. In other words, the price reached the calculated take profit, crossed the calculated take profit, and it moved the stop loss, or trailed the stop loss to this level, right? And the price didn't move back. That's why it didn't take it out. And then the price went on and went on. I watched it, because then if something like this happens, then I have the option of closing on the first counter candle, and that's exactly what happened. After the first counter candle closed, the expert advisor closed the position. Why isn't the price exactly right there? Because yeah, it always takes a little bit of time, and when the price is moving, the price is moving, so you don't know exactly. I mean, it's not gonna uh, the connection with the broker is not immediate, and the fill of the order is not immediate either. So there always can be some kind of a delay. That's why it closed right there. But it's still better than a little bit better than the trailing stop, right? Okay, so that was it. So basically, this was a very good trade that was managed by the expert advisor. Yeah, and that's it. I mean, then I watched the situation again, and I saw this price action right there. This is how I entered it, right? This is how I entered it, and I was also counting for the price to reach the take profit, but I didn't wait here. I already trailed to this point, yeah, because I like the situation where I can enter not at this line exactly, but below the line. So in the zone, then I have, a little bit of space here. So that's exactly what I did. And the price wasn't going. It was. I mean, it it was going up very slowly, and it was going back down. Like you could actually see that there is some kind of a resistance here, that the market is not willing to go up. So I decided to get out of it, and I got out of it. Yeah, just manually. I got out of it manually right here. But you see that this was also 1.7 lot made from the expert advisor. And yeah, and I did the right thing by getting out of it here. And then I saw an opportunity, because I was also looking at the M15 chart, and there was this opportunity there that we had some zero lines, right? We had the zero line right there, the green line, the H4 zero line right there, and we had an H4 zero line right there, and no H4 zero lines in between. So I got the idea that the market might be trying to go down all the way to here today. So I decided to get in with a small position, minimum position, and just wait and see what happens. So basically, it actually went down, right? It went down, and then at one point I started trailing there manually, because this is a manual position. It's not a position taken by the expert advisor. And the price moved back. I think I was thinking of getting out right there, but I still waited a bit, and then I saw a very decisive bounce, right? Bounce off some level, and the price went relatively quickly, so I simply got out of it. And again, I got out of it at a good moment, right? At a good moment. So I wasn't waiting. I said, okay, it's late enough. I was counting to get. I mean, I thought 20 pips is good. Okay, so I got out of it. Didn't give me 20 pips. It gave me almost 20 pips. Yeah, and now we see what the market. I decided to end the day and simply to do the daily summaries, and that's about it. So that's the whole day. Maybe I could have gone, after closing this position, if I had decided to do some more trading, I might have tried this context right there. You see, that would have been possible maybe. Let's see right there. If the market gave us any opportunity there, it would have to be like this. Yeah, well, actually, there was an opportunity right there. Yeah, after seeing this process. So I don't know, because maybe the price would have ran away already right here. So if I wasn't waiting, it would have just ran away. Otherwise, I would have to go this way, and this way would be still waiting now for the trade to close, and it's 10 minutes to, yeah, about 10 minutes to the closing hour of the week. So basically there is no sense of playing around in this moment. Okay, so that's it for the day. Thanks a lot for watching. Please like and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please join me on my Discord server. I need English speakers. The link to my Discord server is below. I don't have English speakers yet. Well, maybe there's one or two that have subscribed but haven't been active yet. I need active speakers, speakers and people who would, yeah, participate with me. And it doesn't matter. You could be from all over the world, right? We can always meet at some point, at some hour convenient for us all. Okay, so yeah, thanks a lot for today. Have a nice weekend and see you on Monday.